Worldwide Forgiveness Alliance has been celebrating Forgiveness Day for the last 10 years. Attorney Bob Plath started the first Forgiveness Day in 1996 with a group of about 20 people.
Finally, I came to the concept that forgiveness was the key to happiness, and that a Forgiveness Day around the world where everybody could celebrate and forgive all aspects of everything, that would bring the greatest safety, sanity, and wisdom to the planet. Today we're in 15 countries, and countries, some of them that are very violent, like Nigeria, Mexico, People's Republic of China, or in Palestine and Israel. So we are also in 20 different cities, and it is growing. So I'm very, I feel elated about that, and the work has really just begun.
Now, I personally have conducted forgiveness research with a whole variety of people, from those people who are forgiving what to me seems like nothing, to those people who have had family members killed. No matter who the subject is, no matter whether the violence is a word or an action, when people learn to put forgiveness on their menu, when it becomes a legitimate choice because they have practiced it, almost anything that we measure improves. So they become less angry, they become less depressed, they become more hopeful, they become more spiritually kind of inclined, they have fewer symptoms of stress, backache, neck ache, muscle tension. They feel less stressed. They feel greater physical vitality.
Let me tell you one thing forgiveness is not. Forgiveness is not about glossing over wrongs. According to Archbishop Desmond Tutu, forgiveness is taking seriously the awfulness of what has happened to you when you are treated unfairly. Forgiveness is not pretending that things are other than the way they are. Forgiveness is a very powerful act, and it must come from within.
Forgiveness does not depend on the perpetrator, in fact, saying I'm sorry. Otherwise, the victim would always be locked into the perpetrator. The victim would never have the freedom to remove the shackles. The victim can say, I forgive you, whether you want to be forgiven or not. I forgive you, and I'm not going to be in bondage. You're not going forever to make me a victim.
Over the years, we have honored heroes who have forgiven what seems unforgivable.
Please accept our forgiveness and forgive yourself.
What really killed my son wasn't these men. What killed my son was revenge. And what brings me life, what brings me the ability to go on, the ability to move on with my life, is forgiveness. And thank you all for being here tonight to honor forgiveness.
The atomic bomb, Thomas Tanimori, who lost his whole family in Hiroshima.
I reaffirm my heart that the rest of my life, I want to give my life to healing forgiveness.
The cruelty of racism, Melba Beals, who as a child helped integrate the schools in Little Rock, Arkansas.
But every single day, as I went through Central High School, necessitating these guards, acid in my eyes, beaten on my back till I would bleed, falling down sets of stairs, call names every day, lonely. Most isolating thing in the world is for a 15-year-old girl to be among 1,900 hostile white students. There were 9 of us and 1,900 of them. And so the most interesting thing about me in getting through that is my grandmother would say to me every day, what is the blessing here? Can we hear I'd come home crying with egg all over me, my clothes ruined, bleeding, nosebleed or whatever, and she'd say, I need to hear the blessing. Did one person smile at you? Are you stronger? Are you better? And in the end, she would say to me, you know, harboring bitterness and being unwilling to forgive is like chewing on a lemon. You know, you're the one with the pucker and the sour mouth. And you're the one that's got to swallow all that acid and all those seeds. The best solution is to take it out and put something sweet in your mouth. And so the most wonderful thing that happened to me was to forgive. Had I not forgiven, I wouldn't have been able to move on.
But 12 years ago, as a young man, 13 as a matter of fact, as a young man, he was charged with a crime that he did not commit.
It feels good to be home, and it feels really, really good to have my life back, right? And I just want you to know that Judge Paul Artiel, I forgive you. I forgive you for allowing the district attorney to just run your courtroom and do what he did. John Schoen, the district attorney, I forgive him wholeheartely. I forgive these people. If he was here today, I'd hug him. He was supposed to come. If he was here today, I would show you, right? I forgive these people. The jury, they probably know who they are, but don't want to come forward. I just want them to know that they can relax. I forgive them. It's over, and it's all good, right?
Healing between nations like Chief Arvil Looking Horse, or between factions that have been fighting for years. Healing gang violence for inner city youth.
And essentially our mission is to stop children from killing children.
We honor champions of forgiveness, those who have preached or worked for forgiveness in the world.
It inspires us all to do what we're here to do in this world, ultimately, which is to love.
So what we decided we wanted to do is give to our children and all the children of the planet a place they can go so they didn't have to wait till they're adults, where they can open their hearts, look in each other's eyes, and tell the truth about how they're really feeling and see that they're not different from each other at all when they really get to the heart connection with one another. And what we get to see every single day is young people standing up and saying, I'm sorry. I've hurt you since you're a little kid. I didn't mean to hurt you. It's because someone hurt me or I thought it was cool to do. And over again, we get to hear young people say, you are totally forgiven. I tell you, it happens in a second. In a second. They don't wait years to say, I'm sorry.
You can help the Worldwide Forgiveness Alliance by starting your own Forgiveness Day observance, by practicing forgiveness, by writing to your governor, the United Nations, and world leaders, asking them to make Forgiveness Day a holiday. Join us in celebrating Forgiveness Day and support the Worldwide Forgiveness Alliance in promoting peace through the practice of forgiveness.